Hi Beth, how are you?
Hi, Angela. It's so good to see you.
It's absolutely lovely to see you. It's been quite a while since you've been into my skin centre.
I know, and my skin has missed you a lot.
Oh, I have definitely missed treating your skin as well as seeing you. Thank you so much for joining me online today. Tell me a little bit about how your skin's been behaving, Beth.
Yeah, well, I mean, everything's been doing really well with my products. So I've been using them on a regular basis, just like you taught me. But this call today actually is really perfect timing for me because I'm noticing I'm still struggling with a little bit of that pigmentation on my left cheek here. And then I'm also noticing that my forehead, the dehydration is still there. So it feels a little tight. The texture feels kind of uneven. So I was hoping maybe today on this call with you, you could help me with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would love to have a little look at your skin, Beth, whilst we're on the call today. So would you mind if you could turn your left-hand side to the screen and come a little bit closer, just so I can have a look at the pigmentation that you mentioned?
Okay, it's right here.
Yeah, I can see there. Is this something that you have noticed increasing since we last spoke?
Yes, yes. And I know I've been spending a little bit more time outdoors, just with gardening and with walking the dog. But again, like I said, just it was perfect timing for this consultation because I did notice that that was kind of getting just a little bit darker.
And regarding your sunscreen, have you been applying that every day, Beth, since we've been last seeing each other?
Yes, I mean, I have been applying it every day. Days that I don't really go outside, if I'm working, in my home office, I tend not to be as diligent with applying my SPF. But I am using it.
Okay, fantastic. That's good to hear. So if you just come a little bit closer again to me, because I'd like to look at the forehead where you said you had some dehydration. So if you could just come close to the screen.
So it's kind of like right, I'm just noticing it through here, just a little bit of the texture.
And how does the texture feel, Beth? Does it feel rough to the touch or tight, in terms of the skin?
It feels definitely tight and it feels a little rough, just like right across here, all the way up to the hairline, and even a little bit here in the middle of my brows.
Okay. And if we do the smile test, or you pinch the skin between two fingers, if you see lots of little fine lines there, Beth, that's normally an indicator of some dehydration in the skin.
Okay. Well, I definitely see all of that.
And that's so common as we're going into a seasonal change, and also, perhaps, I don't know whether you've kind of been exfoliating your skin regularly, because that also will hinder sort of the skin's ability to hold on to water if we're not regularly exfoliating our skin.
Yes, I mean, I'm probably doing it a couple times a week, but I just probably not as regular as I should. So I'm, hoping we can find some options and be able to kind of help with really the pigmentation and the dehydration like we're talking about.
Fantastic. So if I look at your record here on my screen, Beth, in terms of product, we've already had you using your skin hydrating booster every day to address the hydration. And I know that you were using Vitamin C serum as well in the morning to sort of defend and help to brighten your skin. I think those are still great options. Looking at my records, it looks as if you're due to replenish those products.
Yes, I did notice that this morning. My Vitamin C serum was definitely getting low, and I love that. It's my favorite product. And then, skin hydrating booster. I'm adding that into my moisturizer, and that I think is probably close to the last few drops.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to add those to your regimen because I think that would be great for you to replenish those today. And then I also noticed when you were with me last time, you purchased Invisible Physical Defense SPF 30 to help to protect your skin.
Yeah.
It looks like you may have run out of that or be very near again to needing to replenish that product too.
Yes, it was definitely, I probably have just maybe about a week left. I noticed it's getting down to the bottom of the tube.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to add that as well to your regimen. It's really important, particularly if we want to treat the pigmentation, to make sure we don't run out of that product, because the SPF, the protection, is going to be really, really important.